Hi everyone, today I have a review of the Talking Woody Room Guard. I think this is the post 2000 era one because it's the figure form and not the actual plush version, because the plush version was like the original release and then they remade this for later ones. I find him cool, and just for a size comparison, because I made that one review of the model kit Woody. He's actually quite a bit smaller. This is him. He's on a stand here. But it's out of frame, obviously. So this is the size of the Woody standing on that stand. So you can see he is quite a bit bigger. I don't think he's movie scale-ish, but he's kind of close to that range. But yeah, just show him off. So this is, again, this is gonna be weird to record. So his head is, again, obviously it's just the, standard Thinkway Woody mold from the time. The molding, again, for the whole body here is very reminiscent of Thinkway's Woody figure design from the time as well. The arms I'll show later, but they do not move on their own. They're wobbly here at the elbow, but not, yeah. There's the back. The pull string's obviously fake. The belt here is a different material-ish, I think. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's like a softer material. And then the legs do not bend. They are stuck in this position, as well as the feet. They are permanently stuck there. You can't take them off at all. And that is because of the big feature there that you can see the exposed screws on the back. And then the sensor is in his belt there. So, and then I guess here's his hat. It's, it's just a standard Woody hat. It is smaller, or no, it's not smaller, it's bigger than the one that came with the model kit one. In fact, it's too big for the push button Woody. So yeah, that goes on there. But it kind of gets in the way of the, big feature on this one, so I'm gonna move it off. And I think it's in try me. Yeah, it's in try me mode. Here's the bottom also. It's got some stand there. So you can push the button here. On the bottom, you can see there is a very large button on the stand. The stand is shaped like a star, kind of like the Toy Story collection Woody stand thing, except it's very thick. Very, very thick. And so you push the button.
I'll make a cowboy out of you yet.
And he rotates its arms. It's very similar to the way the Woody and RC car toy thing also from Toy Story 2 Thinkway works, where his arms and head kind of flail around. It's kind of the same mechanism, but just on a bigger scale and separate from RC.
Yee-haw! Cowboy, I'm Sheriff Woody. Nice to meet you, Deputy. Hold on there, Buster.
He's got a lot of phrases. I don't know how many exactly, but there are significantly more than you'd expect from, a toy of this era, a Woody doll, or Buzz, or Toy Story figure in general of this era. So I guess I'll show off the room guard thing. It is essentially just going from Shiny to play mode. He works essentially the same.
Sheriff Woody here, calling you to duty.
But if you push the button twice...
Yee-haw! Partner, you need someone to keep watch? Press my button again to put me on duty.
So you have to push the button again, which I can do now.
I'll be on duty in 30 seconds. Better move on out.
Alright, I'm over to... Holy shit!
The sheriff is now on duty.
Alright, so he's on duty now, as I said. And that means that the function works now. So I should just be able to put my hand in the motion sensor's proximity.
Oh, we had an unwanted visitor in town.
Or I could just move him like that.
Hold on there, Buster.
So, normally, in like a real setting, he'd be, you know, recognizing you moving as it goes, but since I'm doing this in like a review form, it's kind of weird, kind of messed up.
Hey, this town ain't big enough for the two of us.
You can
Buster,
see,
reach
yeah, there.
for the sky. Oh, we had an unwanted visitor in town.
There, now he's working. Ish, kind of. Hello, Woody. But you can also push the button, and he will yell at you.
Look, Buster, what are you doing? I'm Sheriff Woody. You don't belong in this town.
So you essentially are locked out of all of his other phrases. Although he does have a ton of unique ones here.
Draw! This is a showdown. Buster, reach for the sky.
I will say a good amount of these are like spliced audio, so there's not as many voice clips as there seems, because they're all just kind of like taking little bits and stringing them together to make a whole sentence.
Look, Buster, what are you doing? I'm Sheriff Woody. You don't belong in this town. Draw! This is a showdown. Buster, reach for the sky.
So, to get him out of this mode, you push his button 4 times. So, in quick succession, obviously.
Glad to see you, Deputy. Welcome back. The sheriff is now off duty. I'll always be here for you, partner.
And now it's just the normal standard mode before you turn the alarm on. And I'll put the hat on just so you can see what it looks like when he moves around with it.
Sheriff Woody here, calling you to duty. I'll make a cowboy out of you yet.
I usually keep the hat is kind of, it gets in the way sometimes with this hand, especially, or I don't know, just both of them, because it gets stuck on the hat, and the hat just kind of like makes the arm kind of mess up a bit. So I don't know, I think it's easier to just keep it with the hat off.
Yee-haw! Cowboy, I'm Sheriff Woody.
But he is obviously supposed to be used with the hat in mind, and the hat does feel a little bit bigger on his head, but the smaller hat looks stupid. But yeah, that is the talking room guard Woody the figure version. I mean, these room guard things are they're neat for their time. I don't know how useful they are, because they're not, I don't know. I mean, it's for kids, so like, if your sister's gonna steal your stuff, you can set an alarm and Woody will yell at her. That's gonna do a whole loop of good. I don't know, it's just kind of going into that fantasy imagination kind of stuff. But yeah, he is a cool looking figure. He's a great little display piece. He works cool. I like the arm motions. He's got a lot of phrases. Just a very solid figure thing in general. Yeah, but that's it for this figure. Like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you later.